So, as you can see, there is very much an autumnal theme. There's oranges, pinks. I wanted to keep it very pastel. Also, we have a lot of widgets now, which we didn't have before, and that's an update with the new iOS 14. The first thing that I wanted to do with the widgets is add a calendar. So on the top left, we actually have the calendar. It's the 22nd of October today. We then have 4 apps. We have the camera. We then have the clock, which I pretty much just use for my morning alarm. We've got my 8 a.m. normal alarm, and then I do have an 8:45 like snooze alarm if I'm extra tired. We then have settings, which is just standard, and then photos. I'm not going to go too deep into photos, but you can see my recent ones are all from Pinterest to add to my home screen. So yeah, we've got those. I then also have some more widgets. One of them is like a photo widget and the other is just like pumpkins. But the photo ones are all of my boyfriend at the moment. Usually I would mix it up a little bit, but at the moment it's just them. He would kill me if that one with the hat, like if he knew that was on the internet. But yeah, that's him and my cat Dash. Again, as I said, we then have pumpkins, which I can change it out, but I love it for Halloween. And then at the bottom we have my reminders. Again, that's a widget you can add. Unfortunately, you can't edit the reminders on there, you have to go into the app itself, but I like to have it on the home screen. They're very adult reminders, by the way, and it reminds me I have to call BT today. And I did actually already buy the can opener, so I can check both of those off at the end of today. Yeah, the last 3 things are my phone app, my WhatsApp, and my Messages app, but I'm not going to show you those. I know, like, I'm very nosy when I watch these, but I can't show you that. Then we have this page, which when you swipe to the right or to the left, we have my battery, my weather, and then we also have a couple quotes. We have slow down and soak it up, and perfection is found in accepting your imperfections. So remember that. Perfection is found in accepting your imperfections. I love to have quotes. So the second page, we've got 3 widgets. You got this, a peach or butt emoji, and then a little like flowery landscape picture with some butterflies. I love that, so cute. We have 8 apps actually: Facebook, YouTube Studio, and then YouTube. Now I follow a lot of people on YouTube. I'm subscribed to a ton of people. Sweet Anita is actually a new one that I've subscribed to. She has Tourette's and she takes quite a lot, so it is a bit inappropriate, but she's actually really knowledgeable and enjoyable to watch. We then have Let's Play ASMR, shout out. We then have some Sims creators, some podcasts. We have the ASMR psychologist. I found her recently. Her sleep hypnosis videos are great. We have ASMR X-Babe, OG, love her. So yeah, that's just a little breakdown of my YouTube. We then have emails, we have Safari, and then Spotify. So I actually listen to Spotify more for podcasts right now. At the moment I'm listening to Call Her Daddy. I was never interested to listen to that, but ASMR X-Babe actually recently got me onto that, and it's pretty funny. It's a little inappropriate, so just be careful if you get offended easily. I'm listening to the Lana Rhodes one, and I will say Lana is really great. I think she would be really great at ASMR. Her voice is really soothing, I must say. But yeah, a ton of podcasts. I've listened a lot to Emma Chamberlain. She has a podcast called Anything Goes. Watched all of them pretty much. I was listening to Dolan Twins podcast, but I've kind of dropped off that, not as interested. We have a music playlist with just a few new songs. As you can see, I do have the KSI and the Jake Paul song. I downloaded them purely because Logan Paul mentioned it on his podcast, so I wanted to check both songs out. is some apps that are categorized wrongly, in my opinion. Like Pinterest is in other, but I think it should be in social. But then that's just my opinion. Also, in productivity and finance, there is an app that they've put in there called Aesthetic. Now, Aesthetic is an app that you can use to change your icons to be more aesthetically pleasing. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's not finance. I don't know. I would say that would be in the other category, or creativity, but there you go. I haven't actually used the Aesthetic app. To use it, you need to go into shortcuts, and I just don't like that. To be honest, you would click on the new icon, and it would open shortcuts and then the app, and that's just too much for me. I don't really like that. So I think what I would do is I'll go through folder by folder and just go through what apps I have, if any are new. You can also search in that top app library bar, by the way. So we have Aesthetic, as I said. We've got Among Us. We've got Color Widgets, which is a new one, and I have used that for a lot of my widgets. I like this app because they've got a lot of really cute default ones. So if you're not the most creative and you don't want to create your own like I have, you can just use their default ones. So I think that's really cool. Then we have Google Drive. We have the Goose and Gander clothing app. I downloaded this because it said you can get extra discounts, and I recently got this hoodie, this sweatshirt, and it's super comfortable, so I'm definitely gonna have to get myself another one. I kind of want a fleece, I'm thinking, maybe. But yeah, super good. We have Harry Potter, Candy Crush basically, the walking app. We've got the NHS COVID app, which is to check in at restaurants. It's basically track and trace. My insurance app, Sudoku, and then a Tether, which is like a Wi-Fi extender kind of app. I have to use it for my iMac, pretty much. You guys, I'm so sorry for the car noises. If you can hear them, I'm gonna try my best to turn them down, but I've tried to film this multiple times and it's just the cars aren't going away. So yeah, we've got my socials app, Discord I use quite a lot for the streamers, LinkedIn, TikTok, just standard. Then we have creativity, but to be honest, I think Twitch should be in social too. I don't know why it's not, but yeah. So that's another thing I would change. I would add Twitch to social, but yeah. The first thing we have is Bazaar. I use this for all my thumbnails. As you can see, it's such a good app to use for thumbnails because you can cut your face out and add it to a background, so it just looks like you've got a green screen, which is cool. You can actually see here a thumbnail I made when I last recorded this, so you can see how much my phone has changed since I first recorded the video. But yeah, I just use that for my thumbnails. We have camera, Facetune, I don't use anymore, photos. We then also have the Unsplash app. I'm showing you my Twitch. I don't know why, because there's nothing on there, but yeah, I do like how it shows you recommended channels where no one you're following is streaming, because then you can discover new people, so that's pretty good. But yeah, like I said, we have the Unsplash app, which is good for wallpapers. If you struggle to get a good iPhone wallpaper, use this app because you can search by categories like Halloween. If you're a Harry Potter fan, go get that one. That's a good app. Then we have entertainment, YouTube, Spotify, Netflix. I think I should do another Netflix video, you guys, because I've been watching tons recently, and I've been watching a lot of crime. I'm obsessed with crime right now. Any crime documentary, I just love it. So if you want to see another Netflix video, comment down below and let me know. But yeah, then we have Patreon. I'm actually a Patreon of one person, ASMR X Babe. Recently I had to cancel it when I moved here, but I have got to resubscribe to that, so that's on my to-do list. We then have games. on for really cheap. That's really good. Then we have like the other category, which is my Pinterest. I'll show you my Pinterest. Usually my homepage won't look like this, but because I recently searched for like Halloween vibes, that's why it looks like that. This is a really cute quote, so I think I actually saved it. Yeah, I saved it. Surround yourself with people who believe in you every day. Yeah, so that's my Pinterest homepage. As I said at the beginning, I'll actually link my Pinterest in the description if you're interested, and then you can like have a look at what mine looks like. Yeah, I will also save some of the images that I used for my home screen into a new board called iOS Inspo or something, and then you can go and find the same images if you like them. Home is where the plants are, not in my house because I can't keep them alive. But yeah, I love Pinterest, it's really relaxing to go through. We then have travel, nothing too interesting on there. Health and fitness, again, the NHS COVID app, not too much on there either. I'm actually going to delete that because it was to like schedule like walking routes, but I didn't need it, it was just really crap actually. But yeah, that kind of breaks like down everything. I haven't got too much new apps, as you can see, like nothing too new. But what I am going to show you is how to do these photos, because if you've not done it before, it's not too difficult. But once you've downloaded the Colour Widgets app, you can make your own widgets to add to your homepage. So I'll remove it and then re-add it so you can see how to do it. But you basically hold onto your screen and click the plus in the top left. You'll then scroll down and find Colour Widgets as an option, and then what you can do is choose between small, medium or large. Now I'm going to do a small one because that's what I had before, and then you can drag it around your screen into the position that you want. So I like it here, so it's all a bit bitty. I think that looks cool. But then you just select your widget. So this image was widget 6, so I chose number 6, and then that's the photo it chooses. So it's really, really straightforward and easy to do. There will be probably a ton of tutorials that are better explaining than me, but yeah, that's basically how you do it. It's really easy and straightforward once you get the hang of it. But I love the new iOS update because you can just really like customize everything, and that's just what I love about it, to be honest. It makes your phone a lot more customizable. Pretty much like Androids, I guess. I think they hit the game way before we did, so probably not credit to Apple, probably credit to Android phones. But yeah, that actually wraps up today's video. This is pretty much the end of the screen recording, to be honest. I do want to thank you very, very much for watching. I'm really, really sorry if I was speaking a little bit too fast. I can feel myself like talking pretty quickly, so I hope it could still be relaxing for you. Because I had to talk over a screen recording, it's really tricky to slow down, because when I'm screen recording, I don't know how quickly, or like I don't realise how quickly I'm going through it, and I kind of forget that I have to talk slow for ASMR, so it's a little tricky, but I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please, as I said, give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below. I love to chat to you all, so yeah, thank you for watching. I hope it was extra, extra relaxing,